What's up, everybody, and welcome to this special announcement that me and John wanted to put together. I'm really excited about this. How you doing today, John?
I am super excited because it's major news. It's going to be earth-shattering, groundbreaking stuff here.
Oh yeah, this is big. This is real big. So me and John, we're coming up on 1 year on YouTube in August. I don't know about you, but it's been a really fun and fast year. Met so many great people in this community. And my favorite thing to do in this community is to do collaboration stuff. So
I'm right there with you. I'm all about meeting people, getting to know other hobbyists, other YouTubers, and having lots of fun conversations.
Exactly. So me and John have been, doing one episode on my channel, one episode on his channel. We've been doing live streams on Sundays, and we've been really enjoying it. But it's kind of confusing to people out there watching, and we kind of felt like, why do we keep going back and forth on different channels for collaborations? So we thought, what better way to really celebrate collaborations on YouTube than to start up a whole new channel that we could put all the live streams and the collaboration that we do on there. So that's kind of where this all started.
Yeah, and we thought, the two of us, we both have families. It's tough to do something weekly. And if we're going to have a whole new channel, we want to try to have weekly continuous content. And so we didn't think Theo and I were quite enough, to be able to produce that. So we decided to add some partners here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like you said, I think me and you haven't been around the block as long as some other YouTube content creators out there. And we said, why don't we get some people that have been around, that might collect a little bit differently than us, and that are also great at doing live streams. So the first person that came to mind, and he said yes, I'm going to bring him in right now. It's none other than James Elite Hunter. Welcome, James.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good, awesome. So James came on board, and me and John said, me, John, and James, we're a little bit squares here. We don't have the we don't have the personalities that we might want for one more person. So we scouted out the YouTube universe, and we feel like we found a perfect fourth member to this new channel. Let's bring him in. What's up, Pepino?
Hey, what's up, man? You guys had me back in the dark room. Glad to be out now.
So you guys probably saw right by John's head it says For Collectors, and that is the new channel name, For Collectors, and the channel's For Collectors. So
welcome to For Collectors.
And we're gonna have some great stuff on this new channel. We'll still have our normal channels, but this will be a live stream channel, and also maybe some interviews with other channels and things like that. Everything that's more collaboration focused will be on this channel, and we're hoping to build it out where maybe we find somebody else on YouTube that wants to do an episode or something on the new channel. We'd love to open it up eventually to other content creators. So really cool. What do you guys have to say about it?
I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm honored that you guys thought of me, for sure. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes.
Yeah, man. I think this is cool because it's something totally different. It seems like I make a lot of care package videos, and like it's just different. I'm glad. I'll hopefully do some good interviews, right? And we have some special things planned, right? I think I'm gonna have like a Q&A or something. I'm not sure.
Ask Pepino anything. It might be a program on the channel. I think that'll be awesome.
Yeah, and I think Theo will be taking our, we've been doing quite a few interviews with other YouTubers. We'll be taking that to this channel, as well as creating some new things.
So we have a really big announcement with this announcement. We got a marathon planned on August 27th. It's going to be 8 straight hours of collector YouTube content. They're going to be all 1 hour episodes. And us four are all going to get 1 hour with other YouTubers. And then the other 4 hours, Adam and Dylan are going to do a Turn Back the Clock episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to Turn Back the Clock.
Dawn and John, Wade Boggs fan, are going to do a Two Guys, One Hobby episode.
Hey sports card fans, welcome back to another episode of Two Guys, One Hobby with Dawn and John.
Three Good Nerds is working on a 1 hour episode about TTM.
Look, there you are in the video.
Hi. Are we videoing you?
We're videoing.
It's weird being on this side.
and Dom from Saving Sports Cards is going to get one of the hours. So
What's good, YouTube? Dom Staven Sports Cards here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well.
Mark that on your calendar. It's going to be a really, really fun event to kick off the new channel. So I'm excited.
Yeah, we'd love to have you there live. We're going to have some drawings for some prizes that we'll get into shortly. And everyone, we're looking for people to publicly subscribe, so you don't have to be a YouTuber to win. You can be a watcher. As long as you publicly subscribe to the channel, you'll be entered to win. And then we're going to go into the details here on a VR, where those folks that are YouTubers can earn an extra prize entry. So
cool. So yeah, let's get right into it then. We're going to kick off the new channel with a VR. Basically what it is it's what our channel name is, For Collectors. What the VR is going to be is, if you're a content creator and want to make a VR prior to the marathon, you're going to call it #4Collectors and @4Collectors, and it's going to give you an extra entry during the live stream. But what it is you're going to show 4 cards that remind you of 4 different channels. So kind of playing off of 4 Collectors, and it's going to give other people, maybe some more spotlight in the hobby. I know me personally, when I'm at a card show or I'm on eBay, I'm constantly seeing cards that remind me of other YouTubers, and I know all you guys probably have cards in your collection that remind you of YouTubers out there. So I think it's a great way to maybe shine light on some other channels and also shout out our new channel. So,
All right, so how about we show everyone an example of the VRs? How about I go first?
all right, go for it, James.
So this is someone, Ryan Sandberg of the Cubs, and who comes to mind when I see a card like this? None other than Mr. David. I love his channel, good friend of mine. And then another player here is Donald Arthur Mattingly, and who comes to mind when I see a card like this? None other than Hitman 23. And then I got another one here. My third card is Duke Snyder in Dodgers Blue. And when I see a Dodgers card, I think of Jesse, think Blue 77. And then last one, I got a Ken Griffey. Who comes to mind when I see a Ken Griffey? None other than Super Collector Mike Sticks and Scenes.
Awesome. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. So the first card. So the way I decided to do this is I walk into my room. The first cards I see that remind me of somebody right away, I'm picking those. I did a walkthrough video showing all the 50s Topps cards, and I had them in a stack. So the first card on top was this 52 Topps Bob Feller. So I immediately always just think Reindeer Studios, because we both shared it as being our first 52 Topps that we had. Bob Feller rookie. And the second one that I saw right away, because it was on my shelf, on top of my shelf with my Tony Hawk bobblehead, is this Tony Hawk that reminds me of Big Fan Fanatics. He used to be Oakland A's, like 915 or something. But now he's Big Mac Fanatics, and he's a skater. So Tony Hawk, every time I see this card, right away reminds me of Big Mac Fanatic. All right, man, and one time I made a video for him, had the most annoying background ever. And then there's this Dale Murphy double reverse. My drawer is open where I keep my oversized slabs and stuff, and this is sitting on top of, on the top of in the shelf, sticking out, because I showed it not that long ago, and then John Mangini, the Mangini collection, says he doesn't have this card. So every time that I see it, immediately that was like one of my last memorable comments. It was him telling me he didn't have one. I was like, what? I have a card that Mangini doesn't have? Shoot. And so right away it reminds me of Mangini. And last, when I picked this card out of the shelf and I looked at my my binders behind me, right away my eyes went to the 78 rookie of Eddie Murray. Now, it's not necessarily this Eddie Murray per se, but just any Eddie Murray card. So that reminds me of Topps 85-401 every time. Any Eddie Murray card that I see, basically, because back in the old school YouTube days when everybody seemed to be cussing, every time you get that card, you say, Eddie, everybody would say, effing Murray. Like everybody, that was like a thing back then, but I think that's kind of faded away. So, yeah, he was the first one I saw say that. So any Eddie Murray card reminds me of him.
Awesome. I'll go now. So this Willie Stargell card that John gifted me from one of his VRs, it reminds me of Scott Maz. Scott Maz is a huge Willie Stargell and Clemente fan. So anytime I see Pops cards, I think of Scott Maz. The next card is the Barry Bonds rookie card. It reminds me of Adam from Vintage Sanctuary. You guys might know he has the Topps Tiffany Barry Bonds card, and he's been collecting a lot of Barry Bonds cards. He actually picked up a big one at the National. I won't ruin it. Next up, my boys Tyrus and Matt from Duck Card Story. This Hank Aaron All-Star card reminds me of Matt and Tyrus. Actually got this one from my father's collection, so it's very meaningful to me. And last but not least, Donnie Livestream. Don Field of Dreams, Stan the Man Musial. He's probably one of the biggest Musial fans I know from YouTube. And this card reminds me of Don. So those are the 4 cards for 4 collectors.
All right, I guess it's my turn then. So I like to give myself extra difficulty. So I bumped it up the notch to 4 cards with grades of 4 that remind me of collectors.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a Hoyt Wilhelm that reminds me of Vintage Card Steve, who has been a longtime supporter of my channel and frequent commenter. So I appreciate that. And he's a big Hoyt Wilhelm fan. So there we go. I've got 1960 Topps Gil Hodges in honor of Hodges 1455. Brian, who's been a frequent supporter for Theo and I on our live streams, being there in attendance live. So thank you, Brian. And then I've got my 57 Topps Ted Kluszewski in honor of Ground Chuck, who's got quite the Kluszewski collection. Had a series of, what was it, 9 or 10 different videos or more with his different Kluszewski cards. So great stuff there. Of course, this being the best badass card of his run. But and lastly, I feel like I will always have a special connection with Picker Jim S., who in one of his random videos happened to show a Richard Kaufman 1940 play ball card, which my last name is Kaufman, spelled the exact same way. And seeing that inspired me to collect a run of Kaufman rookie cards, this being the oldest, which is a 33 Gaudy Richard Kaufman. So that is my 4 cards for 4 channels there.
Awesome. I honestly, when you said the big clue card, I thought you were going to talk about me with the pipes, man. I was waiting for it. Wow.
Yeah, I like to forget about that.
I ripped that shirt right off. I ripped the sleeves right off. Oh man, you might have to cut that. You might have to cut that, a little piece of that into this video. But
oh, it's already gone.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a logo right there.
Oh man. So you guys saw how the channels we called out with 4 different cards. It's an easy VR, guys. We really appreciate any support we get out there. Just starting off, obviously we have a little bit of a concern of getting enough subscribers for the marathon. We think the marathon is going to be awesome, but if people aren't subscribed, they're not going to get to see it. So we appreciate all you guys out there that help us out, do a VR for us. Last but not least, though, the marathon is going to be from 1 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. Every hour, we're going to end with a drawing for a card. So if, like John said earlier, if you're a public subscriber, you get an entry to that drawing every hour. And also, if you do a VR for us, you get a second entry to that drawing every hour. So we're going to go around real quick and show the eight different cards we're going to give out during the marathon.
The due date for being publicly subscribed and make sure you get in as well as VRs is going to be by midnight Eastern on the 26th then. So,
yeah,
because I need some time to compile the massive wheel that I expect to be formed. So.
So let's go around the horn real quick. All right. Well, since I'm already talking, guys, I'm going to show you the 2 cards I'm going to give out during the marathon, and then we'll go around the horn here. The first card I'm going to give out, 1973 Hank Aaron card. I always love the 73 set. I think it's great. And then a 1970 Top Super Lou Brock card. It's a beautiful card. I feel like it's a near mint Top Super card of Lou Brock. So those are the 2 cards I'm going to give out during the marathon. Pepino, man, you want to go next?
Sure. So I'm kind of going off the path here, and I know we're supposed to give out 2 cards, so a card, but what I'm going to give out is 2 Pepino Shine boxes. If you've been following me for a while, you know about these. I haven't done one in a while, but the Pepino Shine box. So what you get with the Pepino Shine box, this is just a stump box. It won't be the actual box you get. What I do is I'll give away a pair. These are used. They're not brand new. You get to choose which shades you want. These are Michael Kors. They might be bootleg, but I don't know. And So I'll put one of those glasses of your choice in the shine box, and I'll fill up the rest with shiny cards that you better have your shades on for. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll give away 2 Pepino shine boxes.
So shiny.
Oh my gosh.
James, what do you got? What do you got for us?
I got nothing close to what Pepino just showed. Sunglasses because it's so shiny. You can't make it up. You can't. This is why Pepino is in this group, because he's gonna come out of left field with the stuff that none of us thought of. But anywho, here's Ozzie Smith's rookie card. That'll be one of the prizes, and then I got a 975 Johnny Bench card. That'll be both my prizes that I'm gonna throw into the pot.
Awesome.
All right. Well, that leaves me, and I have got a 89 Topps traded Ken Griffey Jr. in a 9, as well as a 1913 Napoleon Lajoie game card, the red version, in a 5.
Nice.
Now, are we eligible for this? No?
All right. I want to win.
1 or 2 of those.
I don't think we're eligible to win these.
Man, I love vintage. I'd rather give away like 25 to 100 shiny cards than 1 vintage card. Sorry.
It was killing me to figure out the prizes, because I was like, I don't want to give that away. I don't want to give that away. I don't want to give that away. It was
Yeah.
tough.
I just put stunt cards. These are not the actual cards I'll be giving away, but they're examples. You know? Just be a bunch of shiny cards.
Examples of the cards. I love it. All right. Well, I think we made the major announcement. Outside of that, guys, after the marathon, we're gonna have one of us 4 is gonna be hosting a live stream every single Sunday. I think it's probably gonna be 9 o'clock Eastern is what we decided on, and then we're gonna have shows throughout the week of just different collaborations. The channel's already up. You can already go there right now and subscribe. And also, we are gonna also have all the episodes are gonna be on podcast form also. So it's gonna be really awesome. I think this is gonna be everybody's gonna really get a lot of entertainment out of this. And also, I think we're going to give a big spotlight to some of the collecting channels out there that might not have the subscriber count that they should have for the quality of cards that they show. So it's going to be great. Does anybody else have any last words before we wrap this up?
So you're going to catch us, like, we're going to rotate. So it'll be twice a week. It'll be 2 of us, and then we're going to keep rotating every week. And then every Sunday, we're going to rotate. So it'll be throughout the month, you're going to see one of us live hosting. So it's going to be really fun and interesting.
And no matter what channel you're watching this on, the link to this, the collaborative channel, will be in the description or the title or both. So just click on it and hit subscribe. That's all you need to do minimally to win. So,
Yeah.
of course, we'd love to have you there for the live event, part of the audience. We're going to be interacting as much as possible. So always more fun with more people. So we hope you were all there.
All right, Pepino, man, do a costume change.
Oh, man, I have one. The only thing I have is my my TTM in-person autographs of all the YouTubers at the last national I went to. They all autographed my underwear.
What's that?
Because my autograph. I see mine. No, not on the crop.
Oh yeah, you're right here.
Yeah, right there.
I thought that was a skid. I thought that was a skid mark, James. That's great. That's hilarious.
See, you never know what you're gonna see on this channel once Siege is on board.
I can model those for you guys right now, but
I think we're good. Thanks.
It's really cool having us all in the same live stream together. This won't be the last time. And Pepino, man, I'll catch you on the next one, man.
Check you later. Check you later.
Well, James, thank you for being here, buddy. We will see you on the marathon. Take it easy, buddy.
Thank you for inviting me on, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for having me.
All right, John. This is going to be really cool. It's so cool to be, with the 2 other guys that we're with. I'm so excited. I'm ready for the channel to start today.
Oh yeah. I mean, I see a lot of work in front of us, but I am excited.
Yeah, don't forget, you're in charge of Pepino. I'm in charge of James. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you, John. Take it easy, buddy.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Welcome to 4 Collectors.